North Korean state media say that the leader of that country, Kim Jong Un, is promising new nuclear warhead and ballistic rocket tests, quote, soon. This coming, of course, after the UN Security Council imposed new sanctions on Pyongyang earlier this month, and it comes after the US and South Korea began joint military exercises just across the demilitarized zone. And we are going to have more details on all of this as they become available. For now, let's go out to Seoul in South Korea and our own Ivan Watson tracking developments from there. Yet more warnings from the north. What are you hearing there, Ivan?
That's right. This is, again, coming from North Korean state media that Kim Jong Un has given orders to conduct a nuclear warhead explosion test and to test fire several ballistic rockets which could carry a nuclear warhead. This is just the latest in a string, almost of daily, really bellicose statements and warnings coming from the North Korean regime in recent weeks that it has been issuing. Some of this is a very angry response to the annual joint military drills that the U.S. and South Koreans have been performing on the southern side of the peninsula, much to the anger of the North Korean regime. But it also comes as North Korea has conducted another nuclear test in January after it has fired a rocket and satellite into space, and after it has been punished with fresh United Nations Security Council resolutions and sanctions, and it's seen some of its shipping vessels denied entry to ports in the Philippines and in Hong Kong. The suggestion here is that North Korea is planning to do something, perhaps, in the near future. Michael.
And of course, as you said, bellicose rhetoric and North Korea go hand in hand and have for years. I suppose the concern is when or if that rhetoric could move to actual action, and that speaks to their capability, and nobody really knows for sure what that is.
Well, North Korea has announced it has miniaturized a nuclear bomb. We cannot independently confirm that, and there are a lot of questions about that right now. Have they, in fact, done that? What we do know of their capabilities is they are now capable of firing something into space. They did that in February, and they claim to have tested a hydrogen bomb. And one of the big questions that many of the experts are raising right now is, do they have the technology to put a nuclear bomb on the tip of a ballistic missile such that they could fire it out and then that it could achieve re-entry and hit its target somewhere? That is the big question. And what Kim Jong Un here is saying is that he wants to test that technology, much to the consternation of the international community and, of course, South Korea right next door.